aspiring to be a biomedical engineer, what kind of skills they should be working on from the day one, be it a networking or communicating to people or trying their hands on the hardware materials like all the like semiconductors, resistors, whatever the electronic parts are. But what sort of advice would you give them?
So what I want to tell the students is that all you need is always available as the resources around you. Okay. So I don't say that everyone should go for a training or anything to really become a biomedical engineer. Okay, but if you are not able to find the resources and utilize your time, then obviously it is better to go for an expert like us to get trained. And using this, getting these resources and utilizing your time, and that is the key thing now, which is your preparations. And don't get distracted. That is the one thing. People today thinking about one topic, tomorrow they will think about another topic, and tomorrow another workshop come, they will get go to that workshop and start preparing on that workshop new topic, which is not even connected to them. And tomorrow they get another assignment to start with it. I can say the 4 years of time just with the distraction that people are wasting sometimes. And that's what I want them to focus. Focus in few things. One is the fundamentals of the engineering. They have to really focus on the fundamentals. And that's what I told you, when they know what is Ohm's law. But the real aspects of Ohm's law they don't know. And what is a current, how to measure a current is still difficult. Right? And what are the principles? Even if you at least learn what is the principle behind each medical equipment, that is good enough. That is good enough for it. Just reading is not enough. Practicing with that is required. Practicing, thinking, understanding. At least spend 5 hours of time to learn about a medical equipment. Don't look into the hardware, service, maintenance. Leave it. Forget that. That companies can train you when they hire you. Right? At least look into the application oriented, principle oriented. Right? And at least visit a website, a product website of a company. Go to a BPL or any company's website and see what is written there about an ECG machine. So what I'm telling is that build your fundamental knowledge, right? Even principles and a basic understanding of it. And have a book with you where you keep writing all these things. Saving PDFs, everything, I can say it's thousands of materials are getting shedding through emails, WhatsApp, everything, forget it. Have a book, right? Just make sure that end of this month you will be writing at least 10 pages of that book, right? And you keep an agenda and you keep a target like that. So build your fundamental knowledge. Second is communication skills. Take all the opportunities to communicate. Communication is not only always one direction. I speak and you listen. It's not about that. Another guy should speak. I should be able to understand that. And don't misunderstand this communication with the English language skills. I didn't mean that.
Very true, sir.
People think that learning, understanding English, having a good grammatical skills, that is all about communication skill. That is the wrong part.
Yep.
And they should focus on communication skills. Right? They should know how to ask a question. Not only asking a question, teaching another guy also. If you know the answer, teach another person also. So the communication should be built. This is the two. And the third thing is taking up the internships, learning from the people. Internship is all about, I can say, observation. Learn, watch, observe from the companies. People doing that. Understand how they are working. It is not only about what is inside the machine. Internship is again, not what is inside the machine. Observe it. And if you are cleaning an equipment, I can see it is an experience. Right? You clean an equipment, clean an accessory, place it in an appropriate place. And that is the way internship should happen. People always think that I should do something really technological. Then only my internship is, I even request the colleges and authorities not to push them to that, to do always innovation. If they are innovative, let them come up with that. Otherwise, let them to practice and understand the things in their own way. That is why I want them to do with the internships. Right? So if you do all these things in a proper manner, and obviously an extra skill, you want to become a service engineer, you want to become an application, you want to become a developer, an additional skill should be built. And that you have to do that you have to go for whichever the segment you want to go for, you have to gain it. Additionally, paying money or getting a mentorship from an expert person, you have to gain that. All these things happen. Finally, your project, you will be doing it in a really good, nice project, and you should showcase it and as a final year project. And obviously, you will get hired from by a top level company. There is no doubt.
Awesome, sir.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a great pleasure talking to you.